Okay, now we're going to have the interview with the with the 2014 world champion, and hopefully 2016 world champion, because we bring luck. In culo alla balena, we bring luck in the ass of the whale. No? Okay, this is for my Italian friends who are windsurfing. Who I have the luck. I struck luck, and I found this guy on the beach sitting waiting for me. So I represent all the Italian windsurfers who are not so lucky as I am. And I get to do the interview faccio l'intervista al grandissimo Tomás Traversa, infinito. J'ai la vue per la planche wall. You were my favorite. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. You always be my favorite. So when Gigi told me, Tomás is gonna be there, you know what I did? I was supposed to come on the 25th. I said, forget the fucking 25th. I'm going back into the office 3 days, and I leave the 26th. So I meet him and I make the maximum. I see the most I can see of Tomás Traversa in the water. I mean, you have to make your own fortune, right? Okay, since I'm so lucky, now I'm going to discuss with Tomás, instead of interviewing him, which is something you guys must have seen thousands of times in many TV shows, many magazines, so all the stuff, what he does, his life, he's married, he has a child, 1 year?
Yeah.
1 year old, male or female?
Female.
That's very bad news. I'm telling you, I have a female as well, 8 years. That's very bad news. It's okay. No, you love her. What's her name?
Lola.
Lola, voilà. Ciao Lola. Tu troppi tipo il compleanno.
She's too young to watch.
Wie heißt deine
Sophia.
Sophia, okay. Tschüss Sophia. No, okay, I'm going to ask Tomás to explain me the goiter. The one fucking move I want to stick in this vacation, because you got to plan ahead, no? And you got to know what you want to do. So I came here and I said I want to stick the goiter. And Tomás he can make the goiter with one end in his ear.
Yeah.
He can taga. I've seen in taga, and the taga was completed. But as usual, Gilles Calvet, you know what he was doing? He was chatting with the girl on the boat. So there is no fucking picture of the taga. He did a tabletop. He did the area tabletop. No picture of the area tabletop. Gilles is like this. I took many waves. He got only the worst ones for me, because he doesn't like me.
Yeah, because he's jealous. He was riding.
Yeah, I know. I understand. That's very clear, because he takes me always in the worst position possible.
Yeah, so you feel bad after.
I feel bad. Yeah, you know what? I offered him money, but money is not enough because he's so jealous. So it's not. It's like 30 euros, whatever comes out. So no guarantee that there is a result. That's his basically. Okay. Ciao, Gilles. I love you. I love you so much. Okay, so back to the goiter. Tomás is an expert of tagas and goiter. Goiter and taga is almost the same thing, right?
No.
Depends on how you rotate. Okay.
No, it's different.
J'ai dit une connerie? Allez.
Ouais.
Non, il va expliquer. How is it different?
One you're doing a turn, and then the turn is continuing into rotation, and the other one is just like a jump.
Okay.
Maybe you should jump in the wave, but still a jump.
So I should do taga first, or should do goiter first? I can do both in two different waves, maybe.
I think they're both as hard or as easy.
As easy, okay.
Just
to be honest,
on the small wave, taga will be easier.
Yeah.
And on the medium wave, then maybe goiter is easier.
But taga is like a slashed top turn exaggerated, or is it completely different? When you slash and you find yourself 180 degrees into the wave.
Yeah.
That's not off taga.
Yeah, you go, but you have to think a bit before already that you want to make the full rotation.
You have to be central, no?
So you have to finish. Yeah, go a bit more in the front.
Okay. Yeah, like a flag, basically.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You have to push like a flag.
A bit the same front.
No, my problem there is that I can flaka on the other way, so I need to right to be able to try the taga. So I would keep the taga for when I say right or keep places like. I would go for the goiter. The goiter I tried already in Cape Town a couple of times, but it was on a 4-2 in Melkbos, so it was fucking blowing. I almost killed myself. That's okay. My wife is not hearing me. No, I off-rotated. So I was happy. It's like my first attempt to the forward. I off-rotated and I killed myself. it's okay, no?
Yeah, you have to, if you turn, it's a good sign.
Yeah. So you just have to go for it, have the balls, no? Don't you think?
Yeah. Just try on small waves all the time, so you get used to the rotation.
Okay.
And then
When you're confident
when you feel like
you go big.
you can turn almost every time.
Yep.
Ah, un poulpe.
Ah voilà. Ah pour Gigi, pour ce soir. On va acheter? On peut acheter. Ah j'ai pas de riz.
Non,
J'ai pas de riz.
elle est contente.
Oui, mais les peines suivent. Non, on va l'acheter.
De quoi?
On va elle nous suit, et puis on va la payer là-bas.
Non.
Non?
Ouais, si tu veux.
Non, le poulpe c'est pas mal, hein? C'est pas pour le dîner.
Ouais. Ouais, elle peut le manger. Sinon, Gigi va nous faire manger.
Pour une fois. Non, Gigi, j'ai rigolé. C'est l'Afrique comme ça, non? Faut manger très bien. Non, il y a une autre chose que je voulais demander. J'ai vu les photos et les fins. Comment on dit fins en français?
Alors,
Les ailerons sont toujours au dehors de la vague. Come cazzo come cavolo how do you make that happen? How do you make that happen that you go for the top turn and the fin you slash out and just the rail of the boat catches the lip and then you use I think you use like the nose to dive the nose into the wave and get back into the wave or something? Or is it all automatic and you wouldn't know?
no, if the waves are small, if you want to do a good turn, you have to take the fins out. On the big wave, you don't need to. On a small wave, if you don't do this, you're just going to turn like really flat.
Okay.
If you want to go vertical, there's not space enough for the whole board to turn in the pocket of the wave.
Okay.
If the wave is less than 2 meters, your board is not going to fit.
Okay. I
On
will
a
turn
small
this
wave,
into
you
it.
it's just you go up and you try to turn instead of turning in the middle, like on
Right.
the top of the lip.
Right. And when you attack the wave, Thomas, do you attack the wave 180 degrees, like you go back to the wave, or you look for speed and then you decide what you have to do? So yeah, I mean, on the bottom turn,
It
do you go all the way back to the wave, or
depends on the wave.
so you read
The wave is more like a big closeout.
then you have to
Go more
push?
down the line if you want to do an air. But if the wave is more like nice and clean, you can stay close from just the pocket, and then you can go like really square.
Okay,
If not, you go more in straight line. But this it just depends on the shape of the wave.
right.
You just have to. The basic thing is to do what
To read,
the wave is.
to read the wave.
What the wave allows you to do.
So
Don't
that-
try to go right down. There's no possibility.
Right. So that's why the swimming pool will never work, because the waves are all the same, right?
Yeah, it will
Sorry,
work.
Kelly.
Yeah,
It's not gonna
no,
work.
It will work.
It will work.
It will work.
We've got different ideas on this.
Because then, if you have always the same section, you can be creative with different things in the same type of section.
That's cool.
Yeah, what we do most of the time is more adapting to the different sections.
That's very interesting. So it's all
It's like in gymnastics, on the tumbling, they do different jumps.
right. So yeah, I know. You know, the certain type of wind, certain type of condition. You know that you can stick a certain move and you won't stick another move, right?
Yeah.
Like you do the spock if you're, 15 to 20, but if you're above 20 knots, the spock is not going to come in because you're going to be overpowered, and the sail is going to. Well, I'm saying this. I'm not. I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not a freestyler, but whatever. But every move has its own condition. You agree on this? Like a wave to back loop is a different wave from a push loop, right? Maybe.
Yeah, there's more. Yeah, there's waves that add more for certain moves.
Yeah.
But then,
Like you can.
then in the wave riding it's different because some people will need a certain kind of section to make a
to make it happen.
goiter or 360, and a lot of people will do it with different sections. So it's just your own ability and what you think you can do, and so it's more open to interpretation.
Okay, the last thing maybe is that I heard Jill saying that you have a very special technique, and I noticed that in the water for aerials. Now, most of the people when they do aerials, they actually use the wave as a trampoline, and they float a section. So basically, they attack the lip when the lip starts to curl, and they use that to jump out and then jump back in. Whereas what you do, you smack the lip. So you go like back to the lip, you wait for the lip to crash, and then you use that energy that comes back into the wave to like push you back into the wave. Am I correct? Or am I saying just cornery like before?
It
If you see what I mean.
Yeah, it depends what you want to do, but the earlier you hit the lip, also it's like if you hit the lip with your board really flat, so you're not on the rail, then you will go high, like this.
Right.
If you hit the lip with your board on the rail, you're not gonna go there, you're gonna go in front. It's simple physics.
Yeah, right.
So that's the only there's a different approach. Sometimes it's nice just to go kind of flat, straight, and hit it like flat, and then you fly really high. And if you want something more critical, you can go more vertical, put your board under the lip, and then...
You guys will understand what he's talking about when you see the pictures that Gilles has taken. I've seen the pictures, and basically he's using the energy of the wave in a way that you'll be completely surprised. It's just amazing. Just fucking amazing. Okay, anyway, the last question would be...
I know, you already said the last question was...
Okay, this is the second to last question, then I have another one. No, you are the only European, I think you're the only European that I'm aware of that actually has made it to the Loa Classic all the way to the final. Or was it semi-final possibly?
No, final.
Final, you made it to the final. Then you lost to Morgan Oro? Or...
Yeah, it's 4 people in the final. So
okay.
Last year I was second, and last year I was third in the final, and then in the double elimination I lost.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I mean, although I watched all this stuff live, I couldn't quite remember if he was second or third. I remember he didn't quite win, but I remember he kept everybody in check, safe 1 or 2 people. So how can a European go to Hawaii and win on the Hawaiians with Hawaiians judges? How did you achieve that? Is it the Leven Marseillaise?
No, but I didn't win the event.
Well,
so
yes, okay, but you came second, which means that you beat everybody else.
Yeah, but no, it's just a competition.
It's just a competition. He's very humble. He's
I don't know what you have to do. It's already a big part of the job.
It's just
you can take small differences with
a little bit of moves, pushing
style, pushing a bit harder or not. But,
yeah, but I mean, man,
the important is to have experience.
Beating Levi Seaver in his own fucking spot.
He beat me.
He beat me? Oh,
He
so
beat
you
me.
managed to go through the second round?
He beat me in the double elimination.
And the double elimination. Okay. I said
Someone beat him before in the single.
okay. Well, it's good.
But yeah.
Anyway, I think this is it. Well, thank you very much.
No more questions.
No more questions for today. Then tomorrow. Just kidding. Thank you, Thomas, for your patience. You're such a nice guy, and I'm so glad that I met you. Ciao.